Pittsburgh Steelers.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And away we go from Dublin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That one way too far up there. They can't connect. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And all that pursuit pays off. They track him down and drop him well behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 4th down, A.J. Cole headed out to handle the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. First carry here for Tony Pollard. He's got a gain of 6 there. Sent down by Cody Barton.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few. More incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Jackson's going to go on 4th. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And they send their back in motion right. Out of the gun, Daniels. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field, and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Daniels from the pistol. And that throw just too high for him. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So that brings up second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
Here's Daniels. Pass and caught, 9-yard line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Red 18, Viking 18.
Play action now. Daniels. He's got it. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings go up 6-0 here in the first. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Gano ends the point after. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Steelers nothing.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Nicole Hardman now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. I'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the gun, Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They get 23 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. On a quick new set of downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37.
First down, here's Lamar. And it's going to be complete to Haas. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And he stopped just shy of that 1st down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Give him 8 on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. More coming up after this quick break. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here. They run the counter to Pollard. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Jackson. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Butker with the extra point. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Trey Tucker to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10.
Mustang, 60 Eagles, 6 Buffalo 18.
Daniels. Escapes out to the left. On the run, deep down the left side. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. Second and 10, still at the 28.
Let's go now.
Daniels now. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Cowboy 80, Panther 11, Panther 11.
To the air again, Daniels. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd and 1, Daniels. Going all the way to the end zone here. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. The Steelers calling their first timeout. Gano's point after is good. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Steelers 7.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Lamar off the play fake. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 8 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10, it's Pollard. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Lamar now from the gun. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So it'll be 3rd and 4, but not just yet. Only 2 minutes to go in our first half. More from Dublin after this. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Caught by his back here, it's Pollard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
From the gun, they go with Pollard. Escapes a defender. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Play fake, Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is pulled in by Nicole Hardman. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Buying some time right. Vikings bring pressure, and they got it. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Will Anderson on the tackle. It's 2nd down.
No, we changed it.
Play action now with Jackson. He rolls to his right. Throwing out route complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Steelers first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Flush down out to his left. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. This one misses the tight end. It's 2nd and goal.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. And he cannot bring it in. They've now arrived at 4th and goal.
Kate, how many times have we sat in meetings and heard from offensive coordinators, you get down to this area, we got to be able to run it. You got to be able to run it. We get time coverage. So you know what you should do? Run it.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Final throw before the break. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Result of the play.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
He's going deep. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Now, this Irish crowd has been great so far. No surprise there, and still 2 quarters left to play here in Dublin. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. The quarter starts with a run by Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Here's Lamar. It's his running back. It's a small gain up to the 38. Charvarius Ward brings him down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Jackson now on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And now a 4th down, staring right at him. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Give him 37 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Going on 1st down, Daniels. Checks this one down, Hubbard. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
There's no question, Kate, that the big play is down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches. They really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
This one set up for Daniels. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. His third total score in this game. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Hardman with a return. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. From the gun, Jackson. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Real quick. 3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Play action. Here's Jackson. Waddle makes the catch. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving. 1st and 10 from the 43. And again, it's Jackson. Complete out to the right. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
At their 49-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Throw left side. Caught by Higgins. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
And the Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
On target to his man Higgins. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
yards.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
So they'll be set up with a first and goal when we come back. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Lamar off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers now within one score in the fourth. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Tucker now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Ready?
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Ready? Go.
And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And it sets up second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Let's go now.
To throw again on second down. Daniels. Look at that power. Deep left side. They connect on the deep shot. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. First and 10 from the 43. From the gun, it's Daniels. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Mustang 19. Ready? Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he is down to the 30-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Ready?
So first and 10 now from the 30. Working now from the gun. On the move, headed right. And after all that, he still can't get rid of it. They get there and drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
7 yards. It's second down.
Cut 19. Cut. Cougar 19. Tag. Justice 19. Charger 19. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Sends this to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Warrior 70.
With that play clock getting perilously close to zero, Kevin O'Connell calls for a timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
On the set.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
70 Rangers, 70.
He'll throw it. Going deep here for the end zone. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Gano ends the point after. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
Vikings 28, Steelers 14.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. It brings up third down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces an incompletion.
And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Von Bale takes it away. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Not an overwhelming amount of running room available, but he made what he could through the traffic on the pick. Everything he got them, just a bonus really anyway. They were certainly satisfied by simply getting off the field.
There he goes, right sideline. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown.
Okay, we know it's hard for running backs to get runs like that in the open field to find pay dirt from that distance. Even more rare to see a QB get it done. I don't think that'll be the last time he totes it.
The nose point after is good. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21.
Steelers 14.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing again is Lamar. Cut out left. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
On 1st down, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. All in left side. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Jackson now on 3rd. Vacates quickly left side. He's going to run for it. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, sometimes, and you've heard this from a lot of the great coaches, know when to lose a battle to win the war. And that time, just simply not taking a loss, pretty big deal for the offense.
Headed out right. That's the line. He's going to run for it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Oh.
First down. Here's Lamar. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
It's the 2-minute warning here in Dublin. Steelers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Needing 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Now Jackson off the play action. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
Jackson sacked. A loss of 8 yards.
We change it.
It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jarmarius Ward picks it off.
Jackson's pass.
Okay, ready?
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Turnover on down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New set of downs from 37. Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down, Vikings.
They stay on the ground with Williams. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings put up even more points in a win. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Gano ends the point after. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again.
Score, Vikings 42. Steelers 14.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last in image of this game. It's intercepted. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Vikings make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So it's a win for the Vikings. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?